Hi out there YouTube, this is Rocky Balboa 101, and as you can see from my name, I'm a big Rocky fan. I have a lot of Rocky memorabilia, and I really would like to show you, starting with this on the door, and there's much more inside, so let's take a look, shall we? Oh, sorry, I had to change there. Yes, this is a Rocky 1 poster. It's very big, actually, you can see as I stand next to it. My dad actually made the frame for it, so it's actually a pretty nice item, Rocky 1. And I also have some Rocky 1 figures made by Jack's Pacific that came out in 2006. I pretty much have most of them. I have Rocky versus Spider Rico, Apollo versus Rocky, Battle Damage and Regular. I have Mick, Rocky Training, Adrian, Rocky in his collecting outfit, and Paulie, everybody's favorite. Alright, that's Rocky 1, and let's move on to Rocky 2. Okay, Rocky 2. Now, this is a Rocky 2 poster I had. It's actually not in print anymore. It's kind of funny when you think about it, because Rocky 2 really never had a memorable poster. I mean, there's a lot of Rocky 2 posters out there, but none of them are that great. You can kind of identify with all the other Rocky movies per poster, but yeah, this is the only one that I actually liked. Rocky's in the photo, so I have the Rocky 2 poster here. I also have some Rocky 2 figures here. Got a couple on the way still. Jack's Pacific again, 2006, they made these figures. You got Roberto Duran, the sparring partner, Brent, the announcer, Mick, Rocky Training, Rocky versus Apollo, Duke, nice to see Tony Duke in there. Got Tony Gazzo down here, Rocky Battle Damage, and not necessarily collecting Rocky, but he's got his tiger jacket. Unfortunately, it's behind the package, and I like to keep him in the package, so. I also have this interesting thing that I made, actually. What this is these are European stamps. And my wife got me these, and obviously I didn't want to use them, but I framed them, and it has stamps for each movie. Rocky 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. This was before 2006 when Rocky Balboa came out, and this is just a case that holds these, so I just put that in there for fun. So let's move on to Rocky 3, Eye of the Tiger. Alright, Rocky 3, here we go. This is my Rocky 3 poster, pretty much the standard Rocky 3 poster that you got here. It would have been nice to have a figure or with actual belt, but unfortunately that never happened. What I have here is my cousin Nintendo Room actually got me this in New York. What it is it's obviously a Rocky picture. But if you look closely, the camera probably wouldn't be able to pick it up, but the picture is comprised of photos of New York City. And they're very small. There's probably at least 500 of them in there. But actually very interesting and a cool addition to the Rocky room. And I have Rocky 3 figures. You got Rocky is lost to Clubber Lang, Paulie, Apollo Creed, and Rocky Training. Rocky Balboa versus Clubber Lang, Clubber Lang street clothes, Rocky training clothes, and everyone's favorite Thunder Lips. And oh yeah, Jimmy Lennon. Alright, Rocky 4 is next. Had to change one more time, show you another Rocky shirt that I have right here. On to Rocky 4. Here we got our Rocky 4 poster. This is a typical Rocky 4 poster, the one you see almost everywhere about Rocky 4. And I also have the Rocky 4 figures. Got Drago and Rocky training. Got Rocky and Drago in their fight gear. Have another Adrian, Rocky battle damaged. We got Apollo Creed versus Ivan Drago in their gear, and you got Ludmila Drago, Drago's wife. And I also want to show you this interesting thing that my wife actually got me. And what it is obviously it's a picture of Rocky from Rocky 1, but it's comprised of the script. If you would look closely, you could actually read the script in this entire poster. Very hard to read, but if you look closely, it's definitely in there. Alright, now we'll move on to Rocky 5. Alright, Rocky 5, one of the movies that a lot of people don't really care for. I wouldn't say it's my favorite, but it's still a Rocky movie. It's part of the series, and it's got some good parts. So let's cover Rocky 5. Rocky 5, we got Rocky 5 figures, Rocky 5 poster, obviously. The Rocky 5 figures, got Tommy Gunn in his boxing gear. You got the Duke, George Washington Duke. And also, actually a good fight. Rocky and Tommy in the street in their street gear. Pretty cool. Now, I have this. It's actually, I don't know what you'd call this, but it's got a light behind it. Now, if you look at it, I'll turn it on real quick. I don't know how well that's going to show up, but at night it looks really cool. But that's an interesting addition to my collection. I also have a pair of the trunks worn by 3 people, Apollo Creed, Rocky, and Tommy Gunn. It says Balboa on it. I actually need to fix it right now. It's kind of not staying as well as I'd like. Don't worry, I'm not going to put those on. Yes, I won't. Oh, look at that. Another wardrobe change. Rocky Balboa. Awesome movie. Came out in 2006. It was a long time after the previous Rocky movies. Got a Rocky Balboa poster here. That was actually hard to come by. I didn't want to get one of those double-sided ones, so it was actually the same size as my Rocky 5 poster. This is actually pretty cool. It's a Rocky Balboa limited edition film cells. They only made 200 of them. This is number 75. You get film cells on each side from the movie Rocky Balboa. Actually a pretty cool item. I actually also have this drawing that was actually made by my cousin Jeff Pridgeon. He drew this for my birthday last year. And it's actually a pretty good rendition of Stallone from Rocky Balboa. Now this is one of my favorite things, obviously. This is a picture I was trying to emulate Rocky 1. This is me in Philadelphia. That was an awesome trip, and I tried to emulate it as best I can. It was very cold, but it's pretty close. It's not perfect, but it's close. I also have this Rocky neon clock, which lights up. There you go. Awesome item. You know, another Rocky collectible there. And last but not least, as far as figures go, I have the Rocky Balboa line. I'm still missing Mike Tyson. I'll be getting him this week, hopefully. But you got, you know, there's not a lot of great characters, unfortunately, in this line. You got Michael Buffer, 2 announcers. But you got Rocky Balboa and Mason Dixon. And like I said, Mike Tyson I'm still waiting on. I have some other pictures when I went to Philadelphia and when I went to see Rocky Balboa with Nintendo Room.